Oh yeah, it's 44 degrees here in the Puccini Valley, and it's hurting. If it wasn't for the swimming pool, we'd all be dying. Hello, and welcome to the 44 degree Baryte degrees episode. Yeah, we got some fresh Congolese barytes and malachites just to well, heat up your little winter socks over there in the north. There we go. Hello. This is your first time on the sail. Welcome. This is Top Rock. I'm Francis. That's a big iron cat. Yeah, we're South Africa's oldest and most reputable wholesaler of minerals, fossils, things with Juicy, things that start with B, G, A. Oh, come on then. You name it. It ends with Z as well. Because we're a wholesaler, we do require a minimum order of 10 kilograms before we even consider shipping. So you'll read all of that in Cara's very interesting long short story down in the description beneath. If you are new, please take the time to read it. Cara will also be posting a comment in the comment section after the sale to indicate what has been sold and what has not been sold. That way you don't waste our time going and checking, and also you don't waste your own time. So it's all round rather clever. Other than that, drink. We've got some baryte today. We've got baryte, we've got polished cobalt, we've got quite a lot of nice goodies. This is probably the last of the major sales before the home stretch of Christmas and invariably New Year. I did not realize this. I realized it a bit too late, maybe early this week when I looked at the calendar. Christmas stretches into and falls onto a Friday, which means there's maybe one sale left after Thursday, just before New Year's. So it's Thursday and then after Christmas, New Year's, and then boom, there we go. It's the new year already. I thought I had a lot more sales to do before then. Alas, not to worry. It's going to be a beautiful season for most of us, all of us, I hope. So yeah, let's make the most of it. Let's show you some shiny, man. First up today, we have got some polished celestite freeforms. There are 20 little fellas in here. They have been rather bruised. It's a sad story, but we're not going to allow them to sulk in the proverbial dark corner. No, we're going to allow you to buy them at cost price so you can give them a home, nurture them, make some small talk, and maybe polish some of these little bruises out of them. Yep, by no means are they perfect, no siree, but they are still exceptionally beautiful. And to think that any and every one of these comes from a single celestite crystal is quite remarkable. These 20 weigh just slightly less than 1 kilograms. They're going to cost all of $23. This is flat number 120. On to some silky malachite. This is from Kasompi, South Katanga province in the Congo. It's 600 grams worth of... No, that's a lie. Oh, where did this come from? Cobalt. Oh, that's not the same one. Put you aside for now. There we go. This is... well, we've got 6 silky malachites here. 1.32 kilograms. Let's have a looky-see at the Chatoyan Sea. Not a whole lot of Chatoyan, but that is a beautiful little dip of green. There we go. There's the Chatoyan I speak of. That's not a great one. This is probably a good grade. In the midst, very good to A grades. That's very pretty.
Did you get any pity for that?
Ah, Dano, who's having pity where?
Hello.
Hello.
It's so hot, we need pity.
It's 44 degrees Baryte and people are taking strain. No less so the accountants and the air conditioning offices that they inhabit. No wonder they battle coming out here. $50 for the 6 little silky malachites is flat number 779. On to some polished amethyst points from Madagascar. I'm picking on the worst one. And it's still pretty darn beautiful. That's beautiful transparency with lots of nice veils. Here we go with the smoky amethyst tips. Let's just have a look at that tip there. It looks suspicious. Yeah, it is suspicious. Yeah, that's a beauty. Nice dark smoky amethyst. That's gorgy. Oh, look at those lovely phantoms. I rather like a smoky phantom. It reminds me of, well, phantoms and smokies. These 6, they weigh 600, no they don't, Francis. What do they weigh? They weigh 700 grams. They're going to cost all of $50. This is flat 135. On to some cubic green fluorite from Mandra Sonoro mine in Madagascar. We've got one large specimen with large cubic crystals. Lovely transparency. Not much of that blue zoning that we often see from this particular deposit, but the clarity and the size of these crystals is rather impressive. Fair amount of matrix, nothing to be too shy of. That's very nicely shaved off. And it's joined by a little friend here. This little friend has coverage all around. Look at that. That is a beauty. Little bit of scuffing here, but that's not the main side. This is. And this side is gaudy. It does stand like a nice little standing thing. Look at you, little good standing thing, you. These 2 little cubic green fluorides, they weigh all of 1.615 kilograms. They're going to cost all of $53. It's yours, 147. On to, well, small smoky points. Smoky and rather citrine. This is the last one of its kind, at least of its flat. These are rated A to AA grade. Look at this beautiful. Now, so if you're into a little bit of smarty pants jewelry, then this is your smarty pants flat. Excellent flat of smokies and with hints of orange. It's naughty to say citrine just out loud. You're supposed to whisper it only. Like, look, smokies with citrine. It's a beautiful flat. They weigh almost nothing, 240 grams. They're going to cost $36. This is flat 121. Next up, we have got some exemplary Buchnotuk. And this is the old-fashioned fine crystal around the planes with limonite at the base. All 12 of these look like super duper A grade. They really do look super duper A grade. There's a little bit of scuffing over there, but other than that, scuffing on my thumb is worse than that. Carl promised me a manicure for Christmas. It's not going to happen, of course. Oh, is that a chip? That is a chip. Oh, bugger. You know, so close to having a perfect flat. There we go. It's gone down to very good. Murphy's Law. I should just speak later. Lovely limonite in that window. That's a beauty. Really nice flatter book and hook, except for maybe the blemish there. And which was the other one? No, it was just that one that was letting their group down. This flat here is 1.03 kilograms, $63. It is flat 658. On to the first flat of beautiful Baryte. There are 12 of these little specimens or clusters. I'm going to take a little time, so I'm actually going to... I can't take too much time because otherwise we literally will be here till tomorrow. The blades are beautiful. They are rather fragile. That malachite is almost a phantom within the Baryte blade. They are rather rare. I actually might want to... I'm going to ask Nick about when last he's seen these. I remember them. They were around a few years ago. Rather special. It's a bit of an average one, but regardless of that, I believe Mr. May has got his earphones in. No, he doesn't. Elementary mistake, sir. Oh dear, he's writing down the details of some mighty important things. Right, Mr. May, these beautiful little Baryte beauties.
Yeah.
They're not new to you. They were here a year or so ago, or a couple of years ago, actually.
We had a couple of very bigger, expensive ones, and then probably about 20 years ago,
20
I had a lady that came from Congo and bought some beautiful ones out as well, as well as some of these that were similar. So yeah, they're not too common, and they are nicely formed. Those little spearheads on those are really awesome. It's a nice, very tabular spearhead formation. That, you know, it's nice, translucent, clean, shiny, and they've even got some little amethyst. I mean, some malachite phantoms here and there in them. So they really are cute. Even the ones that don't look so good, when you look at them, are really cool. Really cool.
No, they are delicate and beautiful. People who like a little bit of detail, finery, and a little bit more on the petite side of life.
And we were lucky we got those at a price we could sell them. They're usually so expensive we can't afford them.
Aha.
So, yeah.
Thanks, Nick. Okay. Right, there we have it. I was wrong about recognizing them from a little while ago. I'm sure I have seen these elsewhere. However, these are beautiful. And they did, in all perspective, come in cheaply. Well, Nick wouldn't buy them if they didn't come in affordable. Otherwise, we wouldn't be selling them. These 12, they weigh... what do they weigh? Not very much, 200 and something. It's 238 grams for the 12. They're going to cost all of $78. This is flat 133. Nice. Something a little fresh, something a little different, and bloody hell, that is something a little beautiful. On to some Luena. This is a flat of 6 beautiful smoky quartz clusters. There's some beautiful white veil phantoms on the inside there. Ooh, look at the clarity of that crystal. That's gaudy. With a usual kind of Luena chipping at the tops. How do you know it's from Luena? Oh, it's got a chip. Lol. The clarity is superb. Jeez, look at this little fella. That's a winner. These 6, they weigh, I don't know, probably about 1.5 kilos, closer to 2. It's $58. This is flat 438. Rightio, from Luwena we jump over to Zimbabwe, to the proverbial nightlife of Harare. There are 12 little ruby corundum in a verdite, if anything, a very iron-rich zoisite matrix. These 12, and they all look like they've got ruby, do light up something magical. Check it out. Oh, I've taken 6 randoms out. I'm going to show you how these do light up. A little bit of ruby corundum. Oh, those little beautiful red spots. That is actual ruby. This flashlight's not actually doing much. Right, eh? There you go. Yeah. These little zoisite and corundum beauties, they weigh 1.06 kilograms. They're going to cost $50. That's for flat $799. Onto some Malagasy polished points. 4 slightly smoky. This one, beautiful veil over there in the tip. Quite a bit of limonite over there. Lovely point. Ooh, that's very nice. Lovely clarity, and all 4 of these really rated as very good to A grade. They're going to cost all of $64. That's for 1.38 kilograms with a polished Malagasy quartz. That's flat number 660. Onto some polished cobalt bearing dolomite, aragonite, as well as calcite. There's that beautiful dolomite. Oh, look at that. Resembling very much the rhodochrosite, polished rhodochrosite from Argentina, except that is manganese related and this is cobalt. There are 12 in this flat. They weigh, what do they weigh? 790 grams. Go have a look at that. That calcite in the vug there. If I can just zoom in a little bit better. Should see little tiny scalenohedral crystals. A little bit of pyrite and hematite. Bit of a rarity. I don't think we'll be seeing any of this again soon. These 12 are going to cost $44. This is for flat 139. Next up, some nautilith, some very nice fossilized standing freeforms from the seabeds in Madagascar, bringing us a little bit of evidence of prehistoric, well, shellfish mostly. So hypothetically it should be all, well, calcium based, so it should be a fair amount of calcite. You know what, I'm going to take both these and the cobalt bearing dolomite calcite into the darkroom as well. Rightio, so if I do mumble from this point onward, it's because the torch is in my mouth. Cora's on in that cape, doing what Cora does in the cape things. Right, so here first we got the cobalt calcite. We got Oh yeah, yeah, calcite. Yeah, come on, calcite. Very nice. Oh, yeah, yeah. Nice. Calcite as well. Yeah. Not much to. Oh. Yeah. Well, we learned that the compulsion bearing dolomite calcite does glow, but these little fossilized standing freeforms don't. These are 2.1 kilograms. They're going to cost $48. This is flat 173. Next up, we got another fossil of a sort. It's a coral flower agate. There are 6 standing freeforms in this flat. Little agates with beautiful flower patterns. Rated as very good to A grade. Oh, those are beautiful. Look at those patterns. Weighing 2.16 kilograms. That's for 6 standing freeforms. They're going to cost $48. This is flat 167. Onto some polished jackaroo. Oh, no, sorry, not jack. It is chevron. This is from Madagascar. There are 3 polished. Cora likes to refer to them as witches' hats, except they, well, this is not a witch's hat. In fact, that's the bottom, that's the top. What is this? If it's not a witch's hat, it's I suppose it's a standing freeform. Yeah, it's a standing freeform. Those aren't scuff marks, which is curious. This is most certainly chevron. Beautiful smoky quartz in the midst there as well. These 3 weigh almost exactly 1 kilogram. They're going to cost $38. It's flat number 790. Then I've got 2 flats of labradorite next to each other, just so we can compare. The first up is 3 traditional classic blue flash. And when I say blue flash, look and gawk at the beautiful labradorescence, and that is a gorgeous shade of blue. Likewise, that is superb. At the very worst, these are very good, but most certainly everything indicating to an A grade. 3 A grade labradorite standing freeforms, $46. This is flat 184. And then right next to it, we got some purple flash. So you got the blue flash. Now admire that purple flash, and it's purple and gold and pink. Most certainly a different shade of essence. There's 2 in this flat. This one essence is on both sides. Oh, there's a bit of blue with a splotchy pinks and purples on the one side, and on the straight side it is certainly purple. That is absolutely wonderful. 2 absolute Mona Lisas in this flat. They're going to cost $50. It's for flat 132. Then on to some more baryte. We got 6 larger clusters than the previous one. Little hints of malachite in there as well. And then a little barrage of baryte. A whole lot of little spears. We haven't attacked these with any spray guns. Nick left them out in the rain for 2 days so that they can kind of wash naturally, because they are rather fragile. Not overly fragile. It's not like stibnite or anything. But they are. If anyone was going to take a toothbrush to them, it's going to have to be you, mate. If we were retail, that would be a different story. So yeah, there you go. Some absolutely impeccably delicate and pretty Baryte specimens and Baryte spears. Look at that, that's gorgy, man. This is most certainly the runt of the litter. This flat here weighs all of our 512 grams. That's for the 6. They're going to cost $78. It's flat number 140. On to some, and this is an interesting one, and I did like pulling this. I saw it, and it is old stock. It is limonite, except without much iron at all. In fact, the most semblances of iron in this limonite is goethite, and of goethite it has plenty little specks. Look at that, that is beautiful. That'll put any Hollandite to shame. There's almost veils of hematite being created. I've seen solid veils of shimmering shiny silver. There are 35 of these little almost crystal clear. And when I say crystal clear, they almost resemble the calcitic quartz from northern Natal. That stuff that is almost perfectly clear. Almost as clear as geez, what is it? A perphyllite from India. That is crystal clear. These are much similar, except with loads more inclusions. There are 35 of them in this flat, weighing all of 2.186 kilograms. Oh, geez, so many little, so much of inclusion, man. So, oh, look at that. Oh, look, just look. They are awesome. They went neglected. Maybe for good purposes. They're going to cost all of $42. This is flat number 640. That is a very nice flat. Next up, we've got some, something a little different, something a little blue, something calcitic. It is, well, it are 6 blue calcitic standing freeforms. Lacquer. They are all pretty much brilliantly, it's beautiful quality. What's that over there? The bottom, a little bit of chafing, but we are talking about polishing calcite. Oh man, that is super gemmy. We're talking about polishing calcite, which does not lend itself to polishing at all. 6 absolutely gorgeous standing freeforms, mostly A grade. I'm struggling to find the very good. They are going to be $64. This is flat 866. We leap across from Madagascar into Congo, Kakanda. We got some cobalt-bearing dolomite. Ooh, with a bit of backlighting, that little crystal there looks rather gemmy. Not surprising, dolomite can be very gemmy. Covered in juicy, some of them. These 12. Let's have a looky see. This is an interesting specimen. Nice. Woo. How's that hue of pink and shiny? Not as pink. What's going on here? Is that Corwezite in the mix? 12 cobalt-bearing dolomite specimens from Kakanda, and don't tell me you don't like saying Kakanda. It says so nicely, Kakanda. Say it with me. These are going to be $66 for the 12. It's flat 824. On to lepidolite. Lepidolite hearts, to be specific. There are 35 of these nice dark blue little Malagasy hearts. Lepidolite. Actually, you've just come to realize I don't know much about lepidolite. Nick, what is lepidolite?
Lepidolite.
Yeah.
Okay, it's lithium mica.
Lithium mica. That makes sense for the blue.
The darker the purple it is, the more lithium it's got.
Sorry, this is lazulite, not lepidolite. Ah, shit. My bad. I'm glad I asked you. Otherwise, I would have just gone lepidolite. Lazulite, that's right. It derives its name from the Arabic lazura, which is blue. Yeah. That's right. How did I forget that? I did research on that. Ew, Francis's memory is slipping. Lazulite. Off to the Arabic. Yeah, got it from lapis lazuli. The old Afghanistan deposits. Or fake lapis lazuli. I think there was big deposits found in the Alps. And only much later on that they stopped the habit of just calling it lapis lazuli. Lazulite heart, all 35 of these. They're going to cost $52. This is Fat 461. On to an interesting but pretty. This is Mendingi mine. Malachite. Little slithers of silky malachite in a nice, gorgeous vug of slightly larger than druzy quartz. Shed some light on it. Let's have a look at those beautiful little silky malachite crystals, all sprinkled. Would have done a garnish chef proud. No, there's no such thing as a garnish. You get sous chef, pastry chef, and a garnish chef. Not true. Right. This little specimen here, it weighs 1.12 kilograms. It stands proudly with its quartz and its silky malachite. It's $83. This is flat 454. On to some snowfinger quartz clusters, or two of them. And this one's got a beautiful large piece of calcite smack in the middle. Why is it called snow quartz? Because it comes from Lesotho. Obviously Lesotho melts a little bit, so yes, this would be about 4, 5, 7 hours snow quartz. Well, depending on how fast your snow melts. Canada would have better snow quartz, I imagine. But that is superb and beautiful. If it's the only reason why it wouldn't be A grade is the top two crystals have been broken. Come to think of it, this is Albert Mountain. Well, from Albert Mountain. I'm going to ask Albert about this because I know he's going mining there during Christmas. He's not going to be idle like I am. I can see he's there where the water is. It's cooler there. Where's Malume? What is that? Oh, that's just a little bit of scuffed dioptase. What are you going to do with that, Rizzy? Okay, well, I'm following you. Come on in. I'm looking for Malume. I want answers. Yeah. Where? Ah, Malume! I've told everyone that you're not going to be lazy over Christmas. You're going to be hardworking and mining some of these beautiful snow fingers / calcite. Now, what are you going to do to stop breaking these points, man?
I'll make a plan. Yeah, because now there was other people that was doing this, wasn't me.
Yeah, but you're going to go do it there and show them.
Yeah.
That's beautiful, man. So you're going to bring back, what, 200 kilograms of just these?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Hey, only these.
Well, there you have it. A lot to look forward to. I shouldn't be walking too far because I am going to take this to the dock room. Where am I? Aha, there we go. Rightio, let's see here. There's mostly quartz, but there must be some calcite in there as well. And those little vehement glows of red is most certainly... Ooh, and there is that big block of calcite. That is awesome. That blue, that is wicked good. Look at that. It's not the first time I've seen it either. Where is it gone? Where is it gone? It's got a little film. That blue, that there. What are you? Glenn, help. What are you? Highlight opal? No, surely not. Let's turn this around because it's rather large. Let's see what else is there. Ooh, you are so... Are you the same thing? No, you're not the same thing. That's the quartz. But that, what is that? There we go. These are absolutely gorgeous. Probably rated only very good because of those breaks, which is a pity, but we've heard from Malumi. He's going to sort it out. A lot to look forward to. 1.085 kilograms. These two clusters are going to cost $52. This is flat 347. On to a large, beautiful whole ammonite. Ammonite. Blackjack Beckle. Alamite. Rated very good to A grade. It's a biggie. It's a beauty. It is. Oh, I think it's more than 2 kilograms. 2.12 kilograms. I am right. 2.12 kilograms worth of very good to A grade jigsaw ammonite. It's a beauty. It's $104. This is flat 174. Next up, a large bullet-like black tourmaline polished standing freeform. There to protect you whilst you're there and whilst you're not there and whilst you might be there and, well, who knows, it does that thing that black tourmaline does. It black tourmalines. It's a biggie, it's a beauty, it's a bullet. It's a $51. It's a $657. Last on the first trolley, it's a large erect orange calcite tower. You might think these are scuff marks, and you might be right, but it doesn't feel that way. Okay, those do. So minor scuff marks, the point is intact. Zoom out a little bit, it's that big. In the mood for a nice big pointy orange tower? Why, look no further. It's right over here on the first trolley, right at the end. It's flat number, it's 1.86 kilograms, $50, flat 782. There we go. And just like that, all the staff are off. I never realised it's a public holiday. I never get told about these things. South Africa must have the most public holidays in the world. I don't think it's a good thing. Anyway, let's get on with the business at hand, and it's called 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little pieces of one-side polished petrified wood. These are from Gokwe in Zimbabwe. Nice to see some nice rough bark texture, and then a beautiful polished side. So I'm going to check if these fluoresce. Thank you, Glenn. Watch Francis fight through the throng of staff, just trying to do his job here. Oh no, I can't find my torch. That wasn't entirely clever. Ooh, hello. Somebody else's torch? No, mine. Ha! And look at Gokwe glow, you beauties. That's nice. Ooh. Maybe filler. Well, I don't know. The Zimbabweans aren't known to use expensive things like filler at all. But Gokwe does fluoresce, so for all you fluorescent freaks, happy days. About to fight my way through the throng of people. Heroin? I heard heroin.
Nothing?
No heroin. Today. Bloody Africans. These 5 little Gokwe petrified, one-side polished specimens are going to cost $44. This is flat 670. On to some more Congolese beautiful Baryte. There are 12 specimens in this flat. If only I can focus on those beautiful little blades. Try again. Here's the runt, but the blades are absolutely beautiful. Somewhat transparent as well. Is that hexagonal? Yes, I think it is.
And I'm picking up fuel. Because you and I need to discuss and talk. If I need to do that, I'm driving back tomorrow. Okay. So, yeah. But I'm buying fuel for the canister. So I'm just going to put it halfway. You don't need it.
These 12, well, they weigh all of 272 grams. They're going to cost $79. This is flat 189. On to some absolutely gorgeous, and let me just pick up the nicest and the biggest of them, because that is just superb. Some red hematoid from Karoi in Zimbabwe. Maybe if I do that, you can see better. Oh, yes, sirree, that is gorgeous. Look at that bold red phantom right there in the smack in the middle. And then it's got 6 friends.
I'll have them on a plate with chippies.
I don't know if I'll do them again. I'll get 43 koi fish like this.
Yeah, well, you spend hours and money on it. So that's what I'm glorious about. Because we used to get the koi guys up from Hall Crest and they come and inspect the pond and do tests and do this and do that.
Some koi advice going on in the background. And I don't mean that koi, I mean the fish koi.
You know how I feel about fish.
How do you get the fish scales off you, Gaynor?
You batter them.
You batter them when you eat them.
There we go. Don't take nonsense from fish scales, you just eat them. There you go.
Alright, see you in the morning. See you tomorrow.
I don't know if you need to order fried fish.
Beautiful red hematoids. There are 6 of them. I don't know what they weigh, but it's probably close to 2 kilograms. It's $58. This is flat 674. On to some black tourmaline. And this black tourmaline, I did check earlier, it's a bit of an odd one. This one, I think, had that's nicely well-formed vermiculite. A little bit of smoky quartz. A lot of nice little sprays. More vermiculite. Urongo magic. This is a beautiful lustrous black tourmaline shoal specimen. Luster on all sides. Shiny. Oh, the highlight opal, yes. We're going to check for highlight opal just now. Oh, look at that arrogant little smoky quartz sticking up like a sticky up thing. I didn't want to say the other thing, because that would be rude. Say what, Francis? Flagpole. Flagpole. Let's check the highlight opal. There we go. There's one with highlight opal. I suspect this one here has got more than you can see. It can offer more. If I turn it around, there's a little bit more over there. Nothing much there. Ooh, I don't know what you are, but something's exciting you. Probably feldspar. Feldspar does glow occasionally. This is that lustrous one. Look, a little lonely spot of highlight opal. Yeah, no, it's feldspar glowing orange. Ooh, what are you? What's that little speck of blue there? Could it be? I'm going to have to look at that in the daylight again. And then this one here. Also a little lonely speck. Okay, I'm coming back to you. Alright, I said I'm going to come back to this one. Top right hand corner. That's just vermiculite. That kind of lightly shined a little. My imagination, it was like blue. Anyway, a little bit of Rongo tourmaline magic there. It's going to cost $43 for the 6. This is flat 781. Next up, not some, but 20. Oh, let's see. Very good to A grade polished amethyst points. Nice clarity there. A couple of twin peaks. I don't see any bad apples. These weigh 780 grams. They're going to cost $65. This is flat 145. On to reasonably small. There's 3 of them. Whole ammonites. Always looking for those electric little opalescent flashes. And there's a little bit over there. There we go. Little rainbows of love. Nice iridescence in the center. Not much there, but still A grade. This likely to be denoted as very good. Bit of an odd green sheen to this. These 3 weigh 510 grams. They're going to cost all of $54. It's flat 122. On to Madra Sonora. 3 beautiful cubic green fluorite specimens. There's a large cube over there. Nice coverage all around. Only one little scuff mark. Edges are, well, it's a very good specimen. Not much base or mother stone. This is a beautiful one as well. That's a gorgeous large cubic fluorite interwoven with some others. And then this fella here, loads like a carpet of little green cubic fluorite. And all the way to the other side as well. One large cube there. Nice flat. It's 3 of them. They weigh 1.22 kilograms. They're going to cost $44. This is flat 13. On to purpurite, the Orongo purple magic. That is manganese and a little bit of quartz. Nice metallic purpurite. Bit of mica. Here's a large fella. I imagine these would be rated very good to A grade. Oh, lots of coverage there. You can see those little brown splotches of heterosite as well, lending some iron and some gravitas to the purpurite. These 6 are going to cost $38 only. This is flat 892. On to some, oh well, here we go. It's EP.128 outstanding freeforms, it's Epidote with Piemontite, which is essentially another Epidote member of the Epidote family, except replace the iron with some manganese, hence the red. You might know it also as Dragon's Bloodstone. These are from Chappies, a little town a hop, skip and a jump away from Messina, up there by close to the Limpopo River. These are rated very good to A grade, these 2 points, and that point, yeah, it's intact, it's all right. They're going to cost all of $40. This is flat number 889. Namibia, and specifically Kleine Spitzkoppen will give us a bit. No, actually, this is not Kleine Spitzkoppen. This is Karabib, or close to Karabib. Some watermelon fluorite, polished on one side only. That side's ugly, that side's beautiful. There are 6 one-side polished specimens. See the beautiful interchange between the green and the purple fluorite. Lovely clarity there. Little itsy bits of quartz getting in the way, or just mingling and wanting to be in on it. A little quartz with FOMO. These 6 weigh 1.31 kilograms. They're going to cost $32. This is flat number 788. Get back in the box. Next up, from Sashi River, we got 2 one-side polished specimens. That's a beautiful polish with some very typical Zimbabwean / Botswanan red agate with all the pretty bands around the sides. It's joined by a similar fella with even brighter red and quartz in the middle. These 2 Sashi River beauties, they weigh 1.715 kilograms. They're going to cost all of $39. That's cheap. For 1.715, that's a flat 107. Tractor ammonites. Aha, you thought there were none left. Well, you were wrong. There are 6 of this flat, all rated as A grade. Hell of a rarity. Largest of the bunch, the largest of the crustaceans is this one. These 6 weigh 330 grams. They're going to cost $55. This is flat 176. On to some shutterkite. Congolese shutterkite cocktail. Malachite, shutterkite. A little bit of hematite in there. But mostly malachite. There's a bit of chrysocolla in this one. There's a dark blue shutterkite. What else is in here? Quartz, chrysocolla, malachite, shutterkite, little bit of shutterkite, not a lot. There's a lot of shutterkite. Where's the most shutterkite? There's the most shutterkite. That's a beauty. And chrysocolla. So, yeah, chrysocolla essentially accompanying shutterkite and malachite in varying flavors and, well, what do you call it, concentrations. These are going to cost $49. There's 20 of them. It's flat 783. On to some more silky malachite. Same place, different, well, same province. This also comes from Katanga, but this is from Kasompi in Katanga. Some lovely Shtoyant green silky malachite. There are 12 of them in this flat. Rated good to very good to A grade. That'll be good. Oh, very nice and Shtoyant. $44 is what the 12 are going to cost. It's flat 453. On to some more polished cobalt. Hey, Mercy. Bye, Mercy. We got 20 little polished cobalt beauties, and that's a lovely Jimmy calcite fella. Those bands of calcite and aragonite, the lighter bands being the aragonite. Here's a great example. Yeah, look at that. That's just as impressive as that beautiful clear dolomite. Oof, yes, please. Look at you. That is some very gem. Oh, some malachite in there as well. Some native copper. Say hello to why mines like this so much. Lol. There we go. That's even more impressive. That is not so much cobalt as much as it is copper. Good grief. Come on, focus. Focus, focus, little phone. Here we go. Look at that. Screw pyrite and hematite. We want more copper. And that's beautiful. A little bit of cobalt in the calcite, and then a little darkish burdens of brown aragonite. It's a gorgeous flat of 20 polished cobalt. It's going to be $40 to $42 only. Hey, phone. Oh, my phone is dying. Not dying. It's not. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Nothing's happening. Hello? Yoo-hoo. It's stuck. Light? Anyone? Okay. Oh, dear. $42. It's flat 124. Ah, there we go. Jeez, should have done that earlier. Nice one. Next up, we've got 35. Well, those little polished celestite freeforms. Bruised, a little battered, but nonetheless, absolutely gorgeous. Dehydrated rock. These 35 weigh 1.12 kilograms. They let me just do a sweep here. The 35, slightly more than a kilogram, is going to cost $27. This is flat number 101. On to the last flat of Baryte. Baryte and malachite. Let's have a look. There's only 6 in this flat. Look at those beautiful malachite phantoms inside the spearhead Baryte. Oh, and just like with anything in Africa, if there's hot weather, it doesn't go unpunished with a little bit of cold weather. And if there's no cold weather, it goes unpunished by searing heat. And thank goodness there's a little bit of rain coming down to break today's absolute stranglehold of heat.
Sometimes something small can be offended.
These 6, they weigh 654 grams. It's going to be $83 for the 6. This is flat 199. On to hello. We have ourselves some very slender rose quartz points. Nice long ones too, accompanied by a couple of acacia leaves. This one's beautiful, Jemmy. Likewise, this one. Oh, and this is the longest of the bunch. Six absolutely glorious, nice, slender, long rose quartz points. They're going to cost $50. This is flat number 141. Onto some jacaranda amethyst. That's right, this is from Mumbwa in Zambia. There are two reasonably large clusters. A little bit of iron on the windows, which is rather typical, but those that don't have iron, like this one over here, is beautiful and clear. Hardly any breaks, it's just the iron that's a consideration. Well, that one's a break. These, what do they weigh? I don't know what they weigh. That's probably 2.5 kilos worth of Mumbwa. It's $47 for the two specimens. It's a flat 662. Onto Matoku Light. That is beautiful gemmy green mica in a mica matrix. Some might say it's clinical. It is certainly part of the mica family, one way or the other. Others have the argument that it's a kind of different variation of fuchsite, except it's not. I'll show you what fuchsite, nice fuchsite, looks like, and it doesn't look like that. 4 standing freeforms. They are really nice, man. Those are beautiful gemmy green crystals. Little green crystals embodying all kinds of drama. These 4 are going to cost $63. This is flat 747. Onto some flames. Malagasy polychrome jasper, or desert jasper if you like. And these really are nice, man. Not a big fan of flames, but these flames, which is basically a single turn flames, they are beautiful. A little bit of dragon scale there. That's always special. That's hardly a flame, but more of a sail with a skew to it. I prefer that, actually. That's just my personal thing. Just looking at the tip there. Very, very nice flames, these. Okay, was A grade until we hit those, but that's not due to lack of polish. That is just some rough inclusion. They are gorgeous. They are $51. They are $8.70. All right, and then the fuchsite. So, not a big fan of fuchsite. Fuchsite does not age well over time. But this was such a glorious, beautifully polished little standing freeform. You can see the little specks of mica making it shine and shimmer. And you can see that polish is glossy as. It is gorgy. Yeah, of all the fuchsite points in the world, you're my favourite fuchsite. It's going to be $35 for this little point of Zimbabwean. Polish, I think. Yes, I think it is Zimbabwe. Most of the fuchsite does come from Zimbabwe. Although this looks very much like a Malagasy polish. The Zimbabweans aren't known for their polishing finesse. $35, flat 891. Onto a polished, well, this is polished by the Malagasy, a polished celestite egg. It has a nice zipper vug, some beautiful, nice tidy crystals on the inside, no major scuff marks at all. Very good to A grade. It's a beauty. And it's a very tidy polish too. Weighing all of 2.31 kilograms. I have no idea what it costs. Oh dear, what happened? I might have to come back to this. Well, hang on. There we go. I found it. This little egg here is going to be $69. It's flat number 105. Onto a large lepidolite tower. Quite hefty, almost an obelisk. It's got some pink tourmaline in it. And hopefully it has some, well, there's some smoky quartz in it. Nice lithium-rich purple in it. More pink rubellite. And I see no evidence of indicolite in it. Wow. That's okay because it's a hell of a lithium lepidolite and rubellite tower. Oh, that's a fella. That's a, you know what? It's only $49. This is flat 878. Onto a polished agate geode from Madagascar. It's a 2.605 kilograms worth of smiley. Amethyst interior as well. There's some limonite in the back. I don't know if you can see, but there's very definitely an amethyst presence in the quartz. And tell me that doesn't make you smile. Eh? There's a happy little agate geode. And to make you even happier, it's going to be only $72. That's flat 112. Last fella for today is a glorious museum grade ball malachite covered in druzy from the Mendingi mine. Standing, natural free form, no polishes involved. It's just shiny, juicy, beauty blades of well, I don't want to say pseudomorphs, but that is absolutely glorious. Hardly any scuff marks. That's probably the only scuff marks there. And it has coverage all round. It is beautiful. Probably the main face right there. Yeah, no, that's very lekker. Very lekker. It's only going to be $183. This is flat 676. Hello. Okay, guys, thank you very much for joining us again on a Tuesday. We'll be having a Thursday, and that'll be the last one before we see you. It's a chick drink. Thank you, Nick.
Cheers.
Cheers. And cheers to you guys. Happy day. See you on Thursday. Oh, my God, that's so good. Oh.